and field judge Kennedy Malloy.
Thank you.
Alexander Davinsky, please come to the media booth. Alexander Davinsky, please come to the media booth.
Sending one cast. Especially when the other team sends like 6. Yeah, and they're like 1. Yeah. They got their especially like an O-line or something. Not even the quarterback.
At this time,
Yeah.
we would ask all people to please rise if they're willing and able, as we have a crew prayer followed by our national anthem.
Okay, I'm gonna be doing a Cree prayer, and if you guys are okay with signing up, that would be great. Okay. Natawinan, Kisumantu, Huchiwanan, Kamuanan, Anuchka Gisaga, Nianan, Kitawasimisak, Napewak, Napesak, Isquewak, Egoak, Akiot, Otagak, Asinuak, Uta, Aski, I have.
And please enjoy our national anthem.
First two games say, favored Saskatchewan team in this 5th place game. So obviously, you got to think they're the favorite. More experience, more size here on Team Sask.
Yeah, they're down 2 offensive starters though, so that does give National Indigenous a little bit of a lift there. So with
we gotta get our rosters here.
Yeah, so with the change, so Prasovsky, number 3, out today, and Ella Schenner, the starting quarterback, out today. So they'll turn the controls over to Wilker, who was impressive, to say the least, in the consolation semifinal.
Here we go.
Yeah, so Hannah Wilker is going to be the starting quarterback, we would presume, for Team Saskatchewan after an impressive showing taking over for Ella Schenner in the semifinal.
That's right. Here we go. Team National Indigenous kicking off to Team Saskatchewan.
We'll highlight players to watch as we go on.
Kenza DeRoe to receive, and star player Taj Thompson kicking it off. It'll be fielded by DeRoe, looking for some room here. She's got a bit of an angle. Nice tackle by, you guessed it, Justice Barons. Folks, we're going to be saying that name a heck of a lot this broadcast. All right, as the Saskatchewan offense trots out, it'll be 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Let's see what they dial up here on first down. DeRoe in the backfield, number 1 in Saskatchewan, Casey Lundquist out wide to her left. It's a keeper for Wilker. Great block, still trying to find some room. Not much to work with there. Gains maybe 2-3 yards on the play.
Yeah, that's a good first start for the National Indigenous defense.
Yeah.
If they can keep them to 3-4 yard gains. They're running in Taj Marie Thompson on defense. They're going to pull out all the stops to make sure they
Guess what I found out?
They maximize their athleticism.
Taj Thompson is a defensive player.
I knew that.
I didn't know.
I did. She has a bunch of pick sixes.
Yeah, was not interested in playing offense.
Yeah, no, they forced her to.
Keen to do it. All right, Wilker with the keep. She's got a bit of room here, but she's going to be met by number 4, and guess who? Taj Thompson making the tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 4th here for Team Saskatchewan.
3rd and 4. Yeah, 3rd and 4, like you said. So yeah, that's her bread and butter is pick sixes, attacking the ball when it's in the air. So if you see Wilker throw it up, Taj Marie Thompson is in the area. On this one here, you need your stalwart Justice Barons to be extra aggressive in coming down and trying to stop this. Here she comes. Here she comes.
It's going to be short.
Yes,
Team
it is.
National
Short.
Indigenous
Big
holds
stop.
on.
Huge stop.
Huge stop. What a statement to start this game off. You know, a lot of people talking about how a win against Saskatchewan for Team National Indigenous would be a miracle. I don't know if I'm being that dramatic.
Yeah, miracle feels aggressive, but
Yeah.
Certainly an underdog, we'll say.
Yes, definitely an underdog. But
yeah.
a win here for National Indigenous, a real possibility to go 3-0.
Yeah. And then that will pay huge dividends next year when trying to qualify for the medal round. So, and really help with seeding.
So, little note here from.
It looks short to me.
Yeah, I think it's definitely gonna be short.
Okay, go ahead.
Note
John.
here from Coach Olivier Eddy. Team National Indigenous tried to change a bit of stuff here coming into this game scheme-wise. They've had 2 practices and they've actually installed a new offense. Excited to see what they trot out here. Taking a risk, but as underdogs, it's you got no choice. You got to bring something new to the table, right?
Yeah.
Sass has been studying your film,
and I haven't had one-on-one insider information with Olivier, but he's a smart guy, been around football a long time.
That's gonna be short.
The if I'm gonna guess, we're gonna see more under center.
Yeah.
And if we do see snaps, they may have made a change at center just because of the inconsistency that they were having in the previous game, right? So right now they're trotting out Justice Barons there with Dot Trudeau in the backfield. You see a double split to the wide. We didn't see that in the first game. And we see a single person under center there. So this is the new formation we're talking about. Yeah.
So one other note, it's all or nothing for us today. So maybe a bit of nothing to lose attitude coming into this game. You'll love to see it. Snaps to Justice
First
Barons.
snap is great.
It's
That's
bobbled.
on Justice.
Good snap.
Yeah.
Oh, she
breaks it,
finds
though.
a way to break 3.
So
Still going to be a big loss there.
a good indication, though, a great start for the center.
Yeah.
That's very positive
Nice
news
snap,
if you're an NI fan, because obviously that was an issue in Game 2. And without that in Game 2, it could have been a very different result in that New Brunswick game.
Here we go. 1st and 16.
Another great
Justice
snap.
with the keep. Great little switch of the arms of the ball there. Close to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 12.
So
Not the start you want.
You got the jitters out for Justice.
That's right.
Barons, but you have a negative play that's just too big of a hole to get to come back from. Now you're 3rd and 11. Gambling man.
Here
Let's
we go. I like the aggressiveness here.
Maybe a screen to Dot.
11 Barons to Taj, rolling around, still trying to find some room. Going to be tackled by number 6, so we called that name. That's Sienna Burns. Good tackle there. It'll be Sask will take over right in the middle of the field in the 55-yard line as Wilker and her offense trots out. We'll see what they can do. And heave away plays for the 400th time this tournament, but the fans loving it. Here we go, Team Sask 1st and 10. It's going to be a pass wide open. A little overthrown there to intended target Casey Lundquist downfield.
Yeah, just got to set your feet a little bit quicker for Hannah Wilker.
That's right.
Stone, shout out. Let's go, my niece Tajin team.
So
Jim Buzzash, go Team Sask.
2nd and 10, Team Saskatchewan, Wilker and DeRoe in the backfield. Wilker's going to keep it. Taj doing a great job forcing her inside, but looks like she still found the edge. And that's Shakaya on the tackle with a big hit with number 13, Kayla Monkman, coming in to clean that up.
Yeah, a little bit of an over pursuit here, uncustomary mistake. It's one thing to get upfield, but if you don't push your girl into the ball carrier and you have someone with the foot speed of Hannah Wilker cutting up.
So I think we were missing a fill player there, I think. Right?
Yeah, no, they're absolutely. The fill player was a little bit slow, for sure. That being said, you can make a better attempt if you're Taj Marie.
Yes, absolutely.
She knows she's better than that.
Screen to Patelski.
Wow.
Justice Bear. Oh, a rare miss by.
Yes.
2 misses. Patelski's got lots
Only
of room. Asking for a block.
Stepped out
of bounds.
So let's see what this flag is. This could be huge, John.
Some laundry on the field, folks. Dirty laundry. Shout out to Sienna Burns having a great tourney. Hi from Dad. Watching from Edinburgh, Scotland. Go Team Sask.
I wonder if there's any Guinness over there.
Oh, I think they keep that in Ireland.
Oh, yeah. Oops.
They've got the Earn Brew in Scotland.
Ah, okay.
I think it's one of the only countries in Europe that it's not Coca-Cola or Pepsi is the number 1 soft drink. Earn Brew.
Yeah.
Which I tried it, by the way.
Yeah?
Kind of weird. I don't know. It's not a Diet Coke, that's for sure.
You don't get the same buzz that you do from that Diet Coke. That
the burn.
dirty aspartame.
The burn. Okay. Water break here is...
yeah, it's going to be hot.
It's
Sometimes the officials and the offense can call for a water break in very high temperature games.
Yes, exactly. Make sure everybody's staying hydrated there. We're keeping safe.
So a couple key mistakes on defense for National Indigenous that allows Saskatchewan to get inside of the red zone. The red zone, folks, for those who don't know, is anything inside the 20.
Here we go. Saskatchewan 1st and 10 on the 18-yard line. Snap is up. It's
great jump by Katachuk.
Doing a great job. Again, forcing her inside. Team National Indigenous is going to need to start filling that alley. And what I mean by that, folks, is as the outside player establishes that leverage and forces the ball carrier back to the inside, there needs to be another defender filling that figurative alley and going to make the tackle.
Yeah, so Katachuk got a great jump, but with a player as quick as Hannah Wilker, not going to catch her.
All right.
Yeah, you can tell that they're scheming towards justice, too.
Yeah, 100%. 1st and goal from the 5. Wilker's going to keep it again. This time, no, it's a touchdown. Team Saskatchewan.
Tough.
That's
tough.
the Wilker effect right there.
That's a tough series. For National Indigenous defense as a whole. Justice Barron's just uncustomary sliding off on this here. So takes a good angle right here and just slips. That's uncharacteristic is the word. Yeah.
Convert huge here, as we've seen throughout the whole tournament. It's a bobbled snap, but Burns is going to take it. Cuts
there
it.
You go.
Good
That's
tackle.
more Justice Barron's.
That's classic Barron's right there. Pronounced Buzash, in case we have to say his name again. Jim Buzash. All right, National Indigenous really going to have to stop Team Saskatchewan run here. Last game, Team Sask ran for over 400 yards using different players. They need to stop the quarterback run here, so they're planning on using some additional speed on defense to make that happen. And that's the other thing, too. We didn't think about this. Team Saskatchewan hasn't shown much. They essentially have run 3 different run plays. And with how dominant they're being, why change it up?
Yeah, and I think it's unheard of to lose your best quarterback.
Your best receiver. And to do what they did in that semifinal. And to do it so consistently, that consolation semifinal, to hang a 40-burger with, 2.5 quarters with your backup quarterback and your star receiver sideline? Well, it's like, is that just Shenner in another uniform?
It might be. I don't know. She's wearing number 9 on the sideline. She's got the Shenner hair. Yeah. So that's a heck of a disguise if, they're like, braid your hair like Shenner and, Wear Shenner's jersey.
Yeah. All jokes aside, Wilker, you're an amazing player, just having a bit of fun there.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Saskatchewan set to kick off here after the score, 6-0 over Team National Indigenous. Burns with the kickoff. Oh, a little bit of wind there. So I think Charlotte Heapy going to hold the ball for Burns as they go for the kickoff here. That Saskatchewan crowd, well-traveled as usual. There's the kick. It's a deep one.
Nice kick.
Looks like it's going to stay in bounds. Picked up by Taj Thompson.
Take it wide.
Cuts inside, and a nice tackle by number 81. That's Duro with the tackle.
All right, so positive plays on offense for Team National Indigenous to start. Just don't go backwards.
That's right.
So we have to see how... So Sienna Deschambault is dressed on the sidelines.
Yeah, I have a note about that, actually. Yeah, she is. Some questions. Oh,
so now they're going with a dot. They're going with a Dot Trudeau look.
Oh, there she comes.
Yeah.
There she is.
1, 2,
We've been
3,
waiting
4,
for
5,
it.
6. There we go.
Sienna Deschambault running out at quarterback. Our questions have been answered.
They're good. They're not offside. Oh, now it's time count.
Yeah, it's got.
But they didn't step over. They just went sideways. Yeah, which is totally allowed.
So a note there, team quarterback status. Well, known now, but unknown before the game due to multiple injuries. Both quarterbacks want to keep playing as they're showing amazing resilience. They're going to need different players to step up at QB. And Team National Indigenous actually has 4 players ready to play quarterback.
Yeah, I believe it. I'm going to guess. So, I mean, it's Justice Barron's, it's Aurora McCutcheon, it's Sienna Deschambault. My guess would be that Dot Trudeau also is ready to go.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah.
The resiliency on this team, amazing. Screen to Taj Thompson. Nice quick pickup there, a little quick screen.
Yeah, so you shoot yourself in the foot a little bit by having the time count. You get back to close to the line of scrimmage. You're 2nd and long.
We got a 2nd and 11 coming up here, folks.
And I wouldn't be surprised. I have no idea how she can tackle, but I might see Dot Trudeau on defense today, too, if you're trying to pull out all the stops.
That's right. Well, they did talk about wanting more speed on defense.
Yeah. So
2nd and 11.
You're certainly going to get it with her.
That's right. It's a keeper, maybe an option.
Nice
out
play.
to Dot Trudeau. But
big
let me
hit.
tell you something, folks. We've talked about the option.
What a fill.
That's right. How the defenses haven't been playing the option that great. Tell you what, though, Saskatchewan and Alexandra Armstrong played that perfectly as she was patient and stayed with the pitchman, making that tackle for a loss.
It wasn't just her arms that were strong on that play. It was her shoulders, her legs, her feet.
That's right.
Everything was strong on that play for Alexandra
Armstrong. Here we go. National Indigenous going for it. I love it. 3rd and 11. Oh, it's a bad snap. And wisely falls on that before Bree Klemetsky could drop the hammer. Wise move by Sienna Deschambault. Saskatchewan takes the field. It's a 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. National Indigenous going to have to change something up because you don't want to give a team like Saskatchewan that great a starting field position.
And it's first down, 26-yard line.
Yeah, really need something positive defensively here for National Indigenous. So you're going to see Katachuk in there, Justice Barons, Taj Marie Thompson.
Screen to
Gotta get
Lundqvist.
downhill. Oh, there. That's what you need if you're National Indigenous.
And you know what? Clearly a forward pass there, but I love that Saskatchewan has coached Lundqvist. Hey, on a screen, that ball hits the turf, you're jumping on it. I don't care if it's a forward pass.
Yeah, I think the X factor is going to be how Chloe McKay, number 4, on the defense, fills, as well as Kayla Monkman.
That's right. Be nice to see some pressure from the National Indigenous defensive line as well. Wilker with the pass. A little overthrown. Patelski, that's number 13.
They almost got a late hit on that
close
quarterback. They got away with one there, John.
That's Kayla Monkman applying the pressure.
That ball was gone, and there was a couple steps. She's a lucky girl.
Got lucky on that one.
Watch this one. Ball's gone. 1-2 steps. It's very close.
Yeah.
No call there, but you got to be careful.
All right, it's 3rd and 10. None of these teams opting to punt. Looks like some
Comes
early
again.
movement.
Oh, it's probably an offside.
That's coming back, I
Lundqvist.
think. Lundqvist will score here.
Now, did offense move or defense?
I think it was offense, and that's the reason I didn't get excited on the call. Usually I'd be screaming and jumping up and down, but I think this one's coming back, folks.
Okay. Let's find out.
Now, I have been wrong.
Check the guard.
Multiple times.
So it might have been 80.
Yeah,
Patelski?
I think it was Patelski.
Yeah.
Little zebra
So
conference
here we go. So let's watch the replay. Watch the guard on the left. Yeah, she stands up out of her stance. That's a good call.
Oh, sorry. Is that Patelski or is that 90?
80 on the left guard is Patelski.
Yeah, it is Patelski. That was Lundqvist on the reception. Here we go. The call is offside on the defense. And
offset.
Offset penalties. We'll replay this down, I believe.
Big break for National Indigenous.
So with these offsetting penalties, we will replay 3rd down.
Replay, 3rd down. Saskatchewan.
So 3rd and 10 on the 25.
Let's see if they go back to the Wilker Express here. Whistled in. Motion from Lundqvist to the inside.
Katachuk's offside.
Another flag. That's
Katachuk's
Katachuk.
offside. This is going to be a Saskatchewan
Wilker,
3rd and 5.
Wilker wisely runs that one out of bounds.
Mental error there. That's too bad because they were stopped in their tracks.
That's right. Oh, she tried to time it up, folks.
Which she's done well.
Yeah, she has done well. And you know, that's the risk you take when you're that kind of blitzer. That's right.
Yep.
Trying to tee that up to hit the line. Ethan St. Pierre, a player actually out of Fredericton, a master at that. I remember this.
FHS, baby.
That's right. Oftentimes hitting the gaps before the offensive linemen are out of their three-point stance, and that's what Tadachuk's trying to do there. And she's done it all tournament, just a little early on that one. We'll see if Team National Indigenous dials the blitz up here and gets some pressure on Wilker. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Wilker and Dureau in the backfield.
So just let Wilker go on a QB draw here.
That's exactly what we're going to see. Another flag. It's laundry day, folks. Wilker unable to get the corner there.
I don't know. Was that considered clean?
I think that was clean because she didn't really get a good grip. It was more so spinning her with the shoulders, but we shall see. So here we go, waiting for the call. Now this goes against it's against Team National Indigenous. Saskatchewan's going to love that. They're going to get a fresh series of downs here. And it's actually 1st and 10 from the 14. So if they get that past the 4-yard line, they'll get another fresh set. Here we go. Wilker with the keeper. Not this time. Oh, wow.
Man.
Is Wilker's ever good at just
It's like
slipping out
this
of those
grease,
tackles?
this grease on the hips or
She's
something.
greased.
Yeah, like seriously. Yeah.
Wilker using some Pam spray before the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Olive oil.
Yeah. No, there's something. Like everyone's sliding right off of her.
Here we go. 2nd and 14 here.
Yeah,
Wilker
in
to pivot.
National Indigenous, it's good. They went backwards, so it doesn't
That's
really
right.
matter that you missed the tackle there.
Oh, smart. Oh!
Got to back up.
I
Good
gotta
adjustment by
that
NI, yep.
Great adjustment. Guys, watch that replay. I want you to keep your eye on the orange helmet, number 54. Watch as she realizes it's a screen. Her initial reaction is great here.
And the
Call that-
defensive back to not get beat deep
Yeah.
either.
She's coming
So-
for the pressure. Oh, that's the last. Oh, that's not the
Yeah,
right
that's the
play.
play before.
Okay.
So here we go.
Yep.
There it is. So good play by the defensive back to recognize that the play is coming behind her too, because the initial look was
Yeah.
to DeRoe.
So that's called retracing your steps.
3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 here. Another chance for Saskatchewan. Oh, early,
They really tried to time that blitz up.
Early blitz
So
there.
when Coach Samantha Big Swallow and Olivier Eddy and Dylan Fougier said that they were gonna be aggressive,
They are.
I don't think they meant being in the
That
backfield
aggressive.
pre-snap, but you can tell that they're really trying to get home.
You know, if there's one rule I want to get rid of in football, it's defensive offside. Wouldn't it be great to line a linebacker up right beside the quarterback
Yeah, of
before the ball
course.
gets snapped?
Yeah. That wouldn't be dangerous at all.
No. All right, 1st and goal here from the 4-yard line for Team Saskatchewan. Wilker deep as she keeps it herself. She's going to find the
gonna be
outside
a
here,
jetty.
and that's a no
Cutty.
doubt
Yeah.
Wilker touchdown. So far, we've said it's the Shenner Show,
But it's-
Saskatchewan has changed the channel. It is now the Wilker Show.
It's really just penalty after penalty. Like,
Yeah.
that was hard to watch.
Yeah.
Undisciplined football. National Indigenous got to clean that up. It's nothing Saskatchewan did. It was what National Indigenous did to themselves.
So you almost wonder, with this team coming in with,
Easily fixable.
Yeah,
Just
oh,
don't
absolutely.
do it. Just don't do it.
Here's the convert. Kick is up, and it's good. That's going to be a 14-0 lead for Team Saskatchewan. Now, I wonder with Team National Indigenous if maybe the nerves are starting to catch up. I know we talked about that, nothing to lose attitude, but they've won 2 games.
Yeah.
And, wanting to build off of that, now all of a sudden it's possible. That's when you start getting nervous, right?
Yeah. No, there's certainly normally when you're the underdog, the expectations are low, but because you went 2-0 in the first 2 games, now everybody is expecting you to be competitive, and it's a huge letdown. But there's nothing to panic about.
Right.
Just,
A lot of game to be
just
played.
move to the next series. Flush it, as we've said all tournament. Just flush it.
Hey, when you make history, people notice and they start, they really start taking you seriously. So Saskatchewan not pulling up any punches here as they have a 14-0 lead with 3 minutes 26 left in the first quarter. Saskatchewan set to kick off. It is a deep kick. Barron's such a great kicker. This one's going to go out of bounds, though, so that'll be a flag. Team National Indigenous will take over on the 40-yard line.
So that was Burns, right? Burns, yeah.
What did I say?
Barons, but I understand why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so Burns.
Yeah, day 3, what is this, game 10? We're starting to get a little tired.
Yeah, Sienna Burns, Sienna DeChambeau, 2 Siennas, the matchup of the Siennas.
Next thing you know, they'll be calling Wilker Shenner. They certainly look alike out there on those QB, the QB draws.
And the National Indigenous team will take over at the 40-yard line.
So here we go, National Indigenous offense. Sienna Deschambeau, the quarterback.
Let's get
Dot
something positive
Trudeau.
if you're National Indigenous. Just one play at a time here.
Give us to Taj. She's
That'll
working
be
away on the
positive.
jet. That's definitely positive
Good
yardage.
blocking outside by Crowfoot Hendy. Let's watch
what?
this stock block. So, Crowfoot Hendy,
Hendy,
number
yeah.
11. Watch at the top of your screen, folks.
Silver helmet.
Yeah, this is. So watch this as she stalks.
Oh, I don't know if we'll see it.
Ah, shucks. There it is.
Just
you just
saw
see the end of it, but I promise you, folks, she was riding her for about 5 yards.
The famous UNB light post getting in the way of that one.
Yeah, the famous light post. Yep.
2nd and 4, Team National Indigenous. Deschambault drops back to pass.
Dot
It's
Trudeau.
a screen to Dot Trudeau. Saskatchewan, though,
Ready for
all over that.
Good patience.
And once again, number 33, Alexander Armstrong, making
That's
herself
smelling,
known.
as we say, smelling a rat.
Smelling
right?
the rat.
Smell the rat. If it's too easy to get blocked or to not get blocked, then it's too easy.
That's right.
Sync with it, retrace your steps. Excuse me.
Spidey
So
senses
it brings up
tingling.
3rd and 3. Okay.
3rd
So
and 3.
maybe you do your little play action fake to.
I think they're giving
and
it
then
to
toss
Taj.
it to Taj. Okay, no, just give it to Taj.
I think it's going to be a
Oh,
first.
she
Spins
got
for the
it.
first.
There we go. All right.
Great
good positive
effort, Taj
momentum.
Thompson.
Good positive momentum there. First down, Team National Indigenous.
This is what you want to build off if you're Team National.
Oh yeah,
Indigenous.
now you're inside of Saskatchewan territory. You're building confidence in yourself. They're saying, Taj, go take a blow, and they bring in number 18 for Team Arabella Cardinal, who we've seen a lot.
Cardinal.
Yeah,
Mentioned
talented
her name
in
a few
her own
times.
right.
That's right. Receivers flanking both sides of Sienna Deschambault here. Dot Trudeau in the backfield. Motions out early. Deschambault looking to pass. Right idea there, but Burns all over it.
Looking for Crowfoot Hendy or Cardinal. Nope, looking for Cardinal.
Yeah, that's Arabella Cardinal. Nothing flushes the nerves like a nice first down here. So National Indigenous looking to settle in here in the offense as they go 2nd and 10 from the 52-yard line. Same formation. Deschambault, the quarterback. Early motion looks to be a toss. Dot Trudeau cuts back inside. That's Bree Klemetsky. And no, sorry, that's
Yeah, Klemetsky
42,
and
I believe. That's
Yeah.
Haley Robertson with the tackle. Klemetsky coming in to help out. 3rd and 8 here for
so
National
it's tough
Indigenous.
when you're on the top hash mark because you
Yeah.
have a right-handed quarterback. So when you're going to try to do that play action slide,
Yeah.
where you bring Taj Marie over top, who's not in the game right now. That's the other thing. Your options are limited to either a dot screen, a dot run. Sienna's a little banged up with her foot, so that element of her running game is hindered in this game as well.
That's right. 3-line surface here. Deschambault
She got
rolls
backside to
out.
Cardinal.
Is that caught?
It is caught. It's short of the first, but
What a
nice little
catch.
pass. Yeah. Hey, it puts you back into Saskatchewan territory. It's a positive
right.
drive. Now your defense has got to go prove that they can stop this offense. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, if you get in a shootout or a track meet, it ain't going to go well with Team
That's right.
Saskatchewan. So you got to be able to stop them.
That was in quadruple coverage, and just the placement on that ball, perfect, right in the hands of, sorry, I don't think I got a number on that. Was that number 18, Arabella Cardinal, I believe? Team Saskatchewan takes over. Wilker's going to keep it. Trying to find a lane. Justice
hit,
Barron's
Justice
not
Barron's.
missing on that one.
CBP for Welker. Runs the ball.
Justice Barron's flushing those missed tackles away and getting back to business as usual for her. That's a 2nd and 8 for Team Saskatchewan.
All right. Second. Where are they at? They're at the 50
The
almost.
50,
Yep.
49-yard line. Wilker, screen to Lundqvist. She's gonna be.
Oh,
Justice
baby! Justice Barron's. See, this is the thing. She was just getting warmed up, folks.
That's right.
So this is the real deal right here.
She is everywhere.
No justice for Lundqvist on that play. Just lost yards.
The puns have returned. I was
Let's
wondering
go!
if they'd come back. Quick water break there as the equipment managers rush some water out to these athletes. Oh, it's the end of the first quarter.
Yes, it is.
That flew by. And that's going to happen when teams run the ball so much. With the Wilker draw, as we saw, I think, was the last Manitoba game we saw. They played Alberta. And it was run after run after run. And I swear that game felt like it took maybe an hour.
Yeah, so 14-0 for Team Sask. But
Team National Indigenous in this
Team
one.
National. Oh, absolutely. So Team National Indigenous got them in 3rd and 11.
Let's see what Sask dials up here.
Weird that the clock is running. Okay.
2-minute break.
Okay,
there
good
for
to know.
the-
So there's a 2-minute break for water and hydration.
That's right. In between quarters, we'll see a 2-minute break, so a little bit of a delay there.
Yeah, that's smart. I mean, temperatures above 30 degrees Celsius here, folks, in beautiful Fredericton, New Brunswick, the host of your U18 National Women's Football Tournament 2024 version, our third version of the tournament, growing every year.
And at this time, I'd like to thank our sponsors.
Any of those fun facts for us there, Wilkinson?
Yeah, so pulling one out here. I may have run through some of them pretty quick. Here we go. We love to talk about her. So does the coach Olivier Ede. Number 99, the nose tackle for Saskatchewan, Brie Klemetsky, a great player. And National Indigenous understanding they have to find a way to limit her big plays. So what we might see here coming up is Saskatchewan trying to run a lot of up-tempo plays and, not take too much time between plays to get Brie a little, tired. Her strength in the box for sure, but if we can spread the ball early and make her run, they might be able to open up the middle. It's a great point by Coach Olivier Ede. Brie Klemetsky, truly the gatekeeper of the inside run. Here we go. Saskatchewan, 3rd and 11.
Big opportunity for National Indigenous here. Need a stop.
Big stop. This would go a long way.
Yeah. 3rd and 11. Justice Barons.
Duro
Gotta stay.
motions out.
Gotta watch for that pass to the right. Oh, it's a punt.
Oh, it's a fake punt.
Yeah, smart.
Or quick
smart
kick,
play.
sorry. Barons is going to have to hustle because she's got a lot of players on her tail.
Fall on it. Good smart play.
That's a smart play. And you know what? A smart play from Saskatchewan, too, to go with that. Flip the field on National Indigenous. The Saskatchewan defense playing great so far, not taking any chances, giving them a long field to drive.
All right, so flips the field. That's probably one of our best punts of the tournament, John.
That's got to be. Yeah.
That really went from, the 50-yard line of Saskatchewan-ish?
Just about, over to the 16 it looks
nets
to be.
you a 35 to 40-yard change of field.
Bobby making his math teachers proud.
You do.
Here we go. Team National Indigenous taking over their 16-yard line. Dot Trudeau, Taj Thompson in the backfield. Gives to Taj. Trying to find their way through some traffic.
There.
She's still going. My goodness.
First down.
First down, Team National Indigenous. That's exactly how you want to start that drive. Pam Sitar, Justice never gives up. Watch out, Team Sass. Justice is warmed up and back to calm, cool, collected.
Yeah. One first down at a time.
Here we go. First down, Team National Indigenous.
Getting their signals.
Early motion from the running back. Deschambault rolls out, throws to Thompson.
Nice break.
Almost breaks that, but
Burns
with a sure-handed tackle.
Burn, baby, burn.
I like the play design on that one, but again, when you've got somebody like Burns patrolling the defensive backfield, hard to get anything on that. 2nd and 8 here. Shanna Deschambault waves her arms, signaling in the offense. Give's going to be to Taj on the jet again. Not
Crowfoot
this
handy.
time.
Battling in there. Oh, man. That's too bad.
34 and 42
yeah,
on the 34. That's Cézanne Lapierre with Haley Robertson coming in to clean it up.
It's a big play. That's too bad because, at the bottom here, you'll see Crowfoot Hendy in a battle just trying to block here.
44.
Yeah, but Cézanne making a play in the backfield.
And I kind of saw that one developing as she was, coming off that block.
Yeah, Saskatchewan clearly did their homework, watched all the jet action to Taj Marie. Finding different ways to get her the ball is important.
Yeah.
But
Saskatchewan National Indigenous is gonna punt here for the first time. We'll see.
National Indigenous really needs some type of 5-yard out, 10-yard out, some
Yeah.
type of hook action. They need that little dip and dunk style pass game because Saskatchewan's really onto their onto their jet game.
What
Nice
a punt! Caught by
Burns, baby, Burns.
who's got the sideline. Flag on the play. I think that one's coming back on a block. Potentially from 34 there. Great. What can't she do? She's played quarterback. She's punting it.
Paint your front porch.
Thousands of tackles.
Booby Miles.
She's getting the Booby Miles Award, I think.
First down. Oh, but we have a flag on the play.
That's going to back Team Saskatchewan up. Holding.
The call is holding on Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan's offense will take over on the 50-yard line.
And justice is served, and we are back to the 50. First down.
All right, justice is served. Good one, Jimmy. All right, Jimmy.
Here we go, 1st and 10. Wilker the pivot, Lundqvist to her left, and Dureau in the backfield. They motion out.
Okay, deep
Burns
ball.
looking to pass. She's got number 17. Oh, met immediately by Taj Thompson. 17, though, not phased. That's Hayden Ship with a great catch. Pops right back up after that big hit.
Yeah, this is like a WWE SmackDown level hit here.
Great
so
timing.
as she catches it, full speed ahead, shoulder right into
That's perfect.
right into the chest
Textbook
of
tackle.
our receiver. 2nd and 5, good gain for Team Saskatchewan.
Here we go. Wilker with the ball. Looking for
Wilker
options. She's
letting
going
it go.
deep.
That could be.
Oh,
baby.
by number 1, Lundqvist.
Wow.
What a catch.
Let
Caught
it
it
fly,
once.
Hannah Wilker. Let it
Didn't-
fly.
Didn't catch it once, but caught it
My
twice.
goodness. So this is a deep post backside, folks. So watch Lundqvist bottom of your screen. She heads up towards the sidelines. Wilker unleashes a bomb. And I talk about Lundqvist adjusting to that ball.
Wow.
Casey making a case for a solid reception there.
Must have heard us talking about Wilker running so much. She's like, hey, folks, I can
No.
throw the ball,
Great
too.
arm.
1st and 10. Wilker's going to keep it this time.
Got the angle. Good tackle.
Oh, great tackle, making sure
Yeah.
that Wilker, that's number 4, Chloe McKay. Great tackle there. Loss of a yard, which honestly, it looked like it was going to be a big gain until McKay came flying in.
What is your purpose? Just like being here? You guys even do this? You want an interview? You want to break down the QB play?
Here we go. 2nd and 11. Wilker with the ball, looking for options deep. That's
Good
a dangerous
defense. Justice Barons.
one. Justice Barons and Taj Thompson.
Actually, the two all-stars were double teaming that deep ball.
Teaming up there to make sure it is an incomplete ball. It'll be 3rd and 11. Team Saskatchewan. Looks like they're going to go for it here.
Brenda Clark got the McCafe in her. She's all fired up. She says beauty, and I'm guessing she's referring to that Wilker bomb. She's missing her girl Ella, though. I know that. Sorry, Brenda.
Here we go. Now I
Free
don't
play.
know here.
No.
That may have. I think the defense moved for. I think it was the same thing as the defensive of the neutral zone and offensive lineman got out of their stance. We'll see what the call is here.
STP. Great job. Aw. Thanks, STP.
I know who that is. That's Richard St. Pierre.
Aha.
The STP, very recognizable in these parts of Fredericton.
Yeah.
I think we mentioned
I
Ethan
saw
earlier,
I
actually.
saw him Thursday for a hot minute or Monday. I can't
Okay.
remember. They're all gelling together.
Yeah.
It all feels like I've been in this booth for a week. You know?
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree. So here we go, 3rd and 6 here. Saskatchewan Wilker by herself in the backfield.
All
looking
day.
deep
She's
again.
launching it.
She's launching that. That's going to be nope.
Yeah,
That's
good.
incomplete.
Well, that's got to be offensive, folks. There's no way that's on Chloe McKay. That's Lundqvist coming back for
That's
the ball,
right, yeah.
if anything.
That's a.
I will not be happy if this is defensive pass interference. If anything, it's on Lundqvist.
I think so. We've been wrong, folks, but
We've been wrong
I think
lots.
we're right
no,
about
we've
this
been
one.
wrong about what happens. That doesn't make us wrong about what we
there
say.
you go. No
There you
flag on
go.
the play. Well
because
done,
someone
Zebras.
said they're
Well done,
screaming in the
Zebras.
booth.
And the Zebras take it back.
All right, so first down Big stop there for Team National Indigenous.
Turnover on down.
So here we go. Team National Indigenous offense will take over the 22-yard line. First and 10. Deschambault, a quarterback. Dot Trudeau, the running back. We've got I think that's Arabella playing receiver, giving Taj Thompson a well-deserved break after playing that defensive series. Give it to Dot Trudeau.
Oh.
Guess who?
Oh, no!
Oh, my goodness!
She could go all the way!
44, that's a Saskatchewan touchdown!
Klemetsky took it out of her hands.
Bree is going down the field with her hands up. She's like, what happened?
Yeah,
I made the
so
tackle and
Bree-
we're in the end zone.
Bree knocked it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's watch this replay. So let's see here. So Bree,
Klemetsky beats the block.
yes, she strips the ball. 44
Oh my God,
grabs
right
it out of
into
the air.
44's hands.
And Raina James takes it
Raina
all the way to
James.
the home.
The Rosetown Royal
Yeah.
out of
Is
Herschel,
that the daughter of
Saskatchewan.
Rick James?
Rick She's a brand.
No, Raina James, man.
That
Man, oh,
was
man.
a heck of a play.
Yeah, great defensive play. Reminds
Bree
me of
Klemetsky saving it for
what we saw in the previous game from Lexi Braun.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, actually, a lot of similarities between Klemetsky and Braun in terms of their play style. Very physical.
Yeah.
Oh.
They should be besties.
That's right. Convert is good for 2.
If they're not besties, we need to. What is it? The planned encounter.
That's
You gotta force them to be friends.
That's
Sit at the
right.
same lunch table. Yeah.
So that's.
I'm sure they know who each other is.
They must.
I'll be shocked if
Yeah.
they don't. Yeah.
Quick shout out there to I believe it was Team Ontario Black. I see the orange jerseys out there. We talked about it on day one with Coach Olivier Eddy. After that initial game between Team National Indigenous and Ontario Black, unprompted, not asked to do it, Team Ontario Black changed into orange jerseys to honor the orange shirt and victims of the residential school system, and to bring awareness to missing Indigenous women and all the issues that Indigenous people face in this country. So kudos to Ontario Black for, taking an opportunity to make this bigger than the game of football.
Yeah. Thank you, John. Both fits for Team National Indigenous. Both fits. Both uniforms.
Yes.
Have looked great on them.
All right, here we go. Dot Trudeau with the return, fielded at the 25-yard line. She's trying to find room. Doesn't beat Dureau.
Oh, yeah.
Dureau with a great tackle there. Team National Indigenous will be taking over at the 34-yard line.
Trudeau, National Indigenous. Brought down at the 35-yard line.
$232 people joining us online today for the broadcast. That's awesome.
Man, the word spreads, eh?
It does. So here we go. 7 minutes, 17 seconds left in the second quarter as Team National Indigenous is going to...
But what percentage of them are watching it on mute?
Well over 50% most likely.
They're like,
Maybe day one they listen to us, and after that, they're
these
like,
guys
okay,
are
Diet
clever,
Cokes,
but now they're
McGriddles,
recycling
oh my
jokes
God,
and
yeah.
They're
So,
very punny. All right, here we go. Sienna Deschambault sets up a little tripod action to the right.
Trips to the field.
Trips
Dot
bunch.
Trudeau.
Trips bunch. It's a
Trips
screen.
bunch, a screen to
Oh, that's well set up.
Well set up. Spins out of it. Hey, great initial move on the spin to get away from Alexander Armstrong, who's just been...
Yeah, they're really trying to use Crowfoot Hendy as kind of their lead block out
She's a
there.
great blocker.
It's the toughness, right? And I mean, I don't want to give all credit to the father, but I mean, you
did
play at
tackle Devin
Temple,
Hester.
you punted, and
The Hester Scar.
and what else?
Corey Boo's a backup quarterback.
Backup quarterback.
Second and 8 here for Team National Indigenous.
There we go.
To
That's the Cardinal.
17.
Is that Cardinal?
I think that's Kaylee Boucher.
Kaylee Boucher.
I don't think we've called that. It's nice to see her getting involved in the action. Actually, you know what we have? Yeah, she made a great catch.
Sorry, Kaylee.
My bad.
No, I really like the play design, but 34 forcing it upfield. Cezanne Lapierre again.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Cezanne Lapierre, just a stalwart on that defense.
So we got 3rd and 6. It's go time. You're down 22-0. You got nothing to lose here.
That's right. Let's
go
air it
for
out.
broke, baby.
Deschambault, quick screen again to Kaylee.
Is that Lapierre again?
That's got to be Lapierre.
LaPierre is an animal.
No, that's 34. That's Cézanne Lapierre. Well done.
It's not LaPierre. It's LaPierre.
Cézanne Lapierre. Oh, my bad. I mean,
man.
it's a long day here.
No,
real
that's
quick,
good stuff. Suzanne Lapierre making her claim for the defensive throne. So far, my pick, my man. My pick.
I agree. Quick correction there. That's Team Ontario red in the orange jerseys, kind of patrolling around the side.
Oh,
so
beautiful.
kudos to Team Ontario red on that, not Team Ontario black.
Yeah.
Although I do believe Ontario black did that on day one. Wilker with the keep.
That
She's
was-
got lots of room.
Might have got away with a hold there.
13 on the tackle. That is Kayla Monkman. We've called her name a lot. Hard to get tackles in there when Barons is hogging all of them for herself. So good job,
I like
Monken.
Helena McKay does a good job with the force. Just a little handsy here
Yeah.
by the guard. And good tackle by 13. Yeah, Kayla Monkman. All right,
Here we go.
we're back.
Wilker
That's
keeping
a
it.
keep. Yep.
She's got a lot of room here. This could be dangerous.
Katachuk's running out of gas. It's hot out there.
That's Justice Barons on the tackle.
By Wilker. He gains all kinds of real estate on that play. Look at the move the 6 plays he's going.
No way. Crowfoot Hendy's mother also played Division I rugby in the NCAA. Oh, maybe a typo
little
in there.
correction.
Yeah, we'll wait for the correction
Yeah,
before
it's
we
coming.
announce that.
Yeah, Jacob's like, I want to get this right. Yeah. All right.
Here goes Wilker to the outside.
Good block.
Finding room. That's going to be a Saskatchewan touchdown.
Yeah, nice block
Wilker.
there by Dureau. Dureau springs this action.
Here's something I kind of wanted to talk about, and I'm happy the profile. It's called Hockey is Canada. So cool. If girls can play rugby, they can play football. Don't understand why girls football didn't develop sooner, but awesome to see. Your screen name makes me think of something. It reminds me a lot about kind of the early days of women's hockey in the correct me if I'm wrong, I want to say late 80s, 90s, we really started to see a turnaround, and a lot of those girls having to play in boys. Oh, blocked by Team National Indigenous.
Nice play.
Convert's no good, but a lot of the girls that were interested in playing hockey had no space for themselves, for their own. They had to play with the boys, and some friction happened there. Not some of the we'll say the stakeholders not super excited about that, but these girls were pioneers in the sport of hockey, and look what's happening now with the PWHL. All the hard work, the blood, the sweat, the tears these women played in to create a space for women to play hockey. I want to see that emulated in football. I want to see a professional league.
Think of the growth of hockey, the exponential growth of women's hockey. I like to call it pre and post Haley Wickenheiser era. As soon as Haley Wickenheiser played Division II Swedish hockey against men, it's just like this girl's
She
different.
played U Sport too, with the University of Calgary.
Yeah,
I think?
I believe it, right? So, and then you've got all the success in hockey, national hockey for females. It's growing. Female rugby is super
Huge.
popular right
Oh
now
my
in
God,
the Maritimes.
kick on what a kick by Burns. Dot Trudeau trying to field this one. LaPierre and Dureau and Lorena James.
The
on that
physicality from Saskatchewan, especially on defense,
go
has
figure,
been
right?
fun to watch.
tackle. Go figure. Saskatchewan physical team.
Yeah, but no. Back to what you were saying about just trying to create that growth and recycle athletes. It's something that's talked about here in New Brunswick a lot. Is like, how do we attract more girls to the sport? As I mentioned on the previous broadcast, getting in the middle schools, getting in the high schools,
Yeah.
and just showing them that they can do it,
Yeah.
right?
First
And that there's a team for them.
That's right. 1st and 10. Deschambault. That's
Nice
a fake. I
Beautiful
bought it.
fake. Oh,
Oof.
she-
Balls out.
Yes,
That's
it is.
Burns on it.
Oh,
I
that's
think
tough.
they may.
Sienna got hit
Sienna
hard there.
Deschambault shaken up on that play.
Yeah.
Trainers to come in.
So we're probably going to see McCutcheon here, but the
Yeah.
ball is turned over.
So real quick, we got that message now. Crowfoot Hendy's mother played Division I college rugby.
There it is.
So it's not all from Dad.
No, we never said all from Dad.
That's right.
Yeah.
So Haley Wickenheiser, if you're listening, or if somebody can get her to listen, you've done enough for hockey. We need you over on the football side. We want to get a professional women's hockey league in Canada.
But also,
football league, sorry.
before I lose it in the chat, I just want to say that Brenda, Brenda's melting my heart. Just want it on record that Brenda melts my heart.
So we'll take this time in the during the injury time out here to talk about how you can get involved with female football. In Saskatchewan, obviously, if you're over the age of 18, you can play in the WWCFL, a all-women's senior football league. Very storied league out there. You can head over to, let me make sure I get my websites right here. Yours truly is without a laptop, so I'll be a little slower on the phone here.
But while he mentions that, we've got to get a varsity football league in Ontario in the next 2 years.
Senior
women's varsity, I call it.
Yeah.
So varsity girls is 14 through 17,
Yeah.
and then anybody above 18 would be senior women's.
That's right.
So
Ontario with a pretty successful varsity league, the OWFL. But if you're interested, wwcfl.ca for the Western Women's Canadian Football League. If you're under the age of 18, plenty of options to play girls football in Saskatchewan. Head over to Football Saskatchewan. Let me make sure I got the URL there. I'm assuming it's footballsaskatchewan.ca, but let me check for you because we got a bit of time.
You know what else I'd like to see, John?
Footballsaskatchewan.ca,
is
folks.
As we expand and as we grow, we move from 6-a-side to 9-a-side. Then more girls are playing. You can bring more girls into these tournaments, and then it's just a matter of more girls make the provincial teams.
That's right. Yeah.
So we can move to that 9-a-side game over time, and we grow.
It's funny, right? Because that's obviously the direction you want to go, but I have come to love the 6-a-side.
Oh, I love 6-a-side.
But I agree with you. It's just you want to get to 12-a-side.
I mean,
right?
if you can...
Real quick there, guys. Sienna Deschambeau on her feet, being helped by the trainers to get to the sideline.
I'd prefer to see more teams, like you said.
Yeah.
Sienna, tough there for her. She valiant effort.
What a warrior.
Yeah, absolutely.
Coming in already a little banged up, playing valiantly for her team for most of this first half, and
I'm glad she's walking out on her own power with a limp and not being carried.
Yeah.
But no, hey, the other option is to have more 6-a-side teams and expand the tournament. I know you don't want to go tier 1 and tier 2, but if you get enough girls,
here we go. Low snap. Justice Barons trying to find the edge. She's turns the corner. She's going to be short. Second in forever. They're second in Amherst, we'll say.
Yeah.
And
What you could see, John, over time is there could be an expansion to like they do with the boys. So at the the U16 level, they have their 12-a-side provincial tournament, and then they have the Atlantic Bowl, which is the 6-a-side.
Yeah.
So maybe we move in that direction.
You're right.
We could
That's
then
more girls
have
playing.
our tier 1 and tier 2.
Yeah.
Just whatever gets more girls playing. Yeah.
Agreed. Low snap. Barons. It's a reverse final. Oh! Crowfoot Hendy smart to jump on that one. We almost had our reverse body.
I know. You were so anticlimactically excited there, and if she had have caught that clean, I would have got real hyped.
Oh my goodness!
You see her coming
behind
too.
It was pretty open.
It was there. It was set up.
Open.
It was set up beautifully. It's just the exchange. So. All right, like when you say they're pulling out all the stops, folks, they are pulling out all the stops.
That's right. Here we go. Team Saskatchewan, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Wilker with the ball, hands off to Dureau. She's got some space and a lead blocker. Cuts back to the inside. Stiff arm. It's a Saskatchewan.
It's coming back.
Out.
I think Helena McKay, is it?
Yeah, I think.
Coley McKay. Coley McKay does not like the stiff arm thrown by Dureau, and I think that's what she's upset about. So let's see here. Let's see if she gets hit in the mouth.
If she gets the fingers on the cage, I could see that.
Yep, absolutely. That's a good call. It's right. You're just not allowed to. You're not allowed to extend anymore.
Yeah.
So you're allowed open, but you cannot extend.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a jab.
Yeah.
Right?
So we have some officials here in the booth, and they're agreeing that it's okay to stiff arm with an open hand if you're locked, but if you start any type of motion towards the face, it's coming back. So that's a good call by the refs.
Next time we'll say there was no officials in the booth, and we just knew that because we're very smart.
SMRT smart.
Thank you to the officials and us eavesdropping on them to sound like we know what we're talking about. Saskatchewan, 28-0. It's first and 1 sec. We'll wait till this gets set before I start making mistakes.
Actually, first and up though. My bad.
First and Armacto.
Yeah. Okay. Dureau on the jet here. Lots of room. She's hungry for that touchdown. Has been denied a few times.
I like the aggressive tackle backside by number 56, is it?
I think it's 96.
55.
55.
Height. 55 is
Tracy
height.
Spence.
Pounding on the chest, Tracy Spence.
Love
Get
it.
it, girl. Just right here, full pound.
All right, that'll be first, and we'll see if it's goal here. Nope, first and 10 from the 11. So Saskatchewan able to get inside the 1. They'll get a fresh set of downs to punch it in. Wilker by herself in the backfield. Looking
For
throw.
Lundqvist.
She's escaping.
Nope, gonna run.
Watch out. There's Tadachuk.
Nice move.
Oh, great cut by
Wow.
Wilker.
Inside out move. You know, that's tough. You're Katachuk. You're not used to taking on a quarterback that size out in space like that. I mean, Katachuk's game is on the inside, trying to get inside the tackles, right? To be asking her in the open field to make a one-on-one tackle against Wilker is very difficult.
That's a tough ask.
Yeah, that'd be like you chasing Samson Green, John. I like Samson's chances.
Yeah, I'm probably not even showing up to that match.
Yeah. Oh, man, it's got to be hot out there, too.
Jamie Gosby in the chat. Good to hear from
Jamie
you.
David Aldrich
Football
Gosby.
PI.
Come on.
Would love to have a U18 F6-a-side team included in the Atlanta Bowl in the near future.
All right,
we
Jamie.
are in the works of developing a U18 F team to enter the Moncton League in the near future. So that would be our provincial varsity league in New Brunswick. 10 teams. We would love to have PEI in there. My goodness, would that make it entertaining? Shout out here to Karen Willett and Bryce Fisher. Maybe we get a team in Nova Scotia in that league, and that's the first step as well. So kudos to Football PEI on taking those steps.
He's Jamie Gosby, but to me, he's Jamie David Aldrich Gosby.
What's the story on that?
All the way back to the privateers days, man.
Okay.
I used to go to the dorm rooms in PEI in like the mid 2000s and used to party with those guys. And Mitch Murphy and his Cover 12. Shout out, Jamie, to Mitch Murphy.
Some Jamie
Cover 12.
Gosby.
He used to send Cover 12 t-shirts to all the DBs in the league, and they would just like, I dare you to cover me. Yeah.
Here's the kick from Burns.
We, of
Another
course,
good
did.
One. Good bounce. The Saskatchewan bounces. Taj Thompson tries to pick
Now,
the ball
Taj
up.
Murray in space. Let's see it.
She's got 1. She's got 2. She's got 3. The 4th tackler is the one that gets her. So some Jamie Gosby lore being covered there.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear it.
Yeah. No, just the PEI in general. I mean, you think about a place that didn't have football, well, they had football at the high school level, but at any level, from a large, footprint level, and they've been able to grow it and sustain it. And
They've done an incredible job hosting the Atlanta Bowl a couple years now.
Yeah, just consistently getting kids playing. And Newfoundland, shout out to Newfoundland for having football, right?
And they're hosting the Atlanta Bowl next year.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to arm wrestle with Josh Harris on who gets to go there.
We're going to make James Lungigan proud. Shout out for Newfoundland, baby.
That's going to be an awesome tournament. Here we go. National Indigenous 1st and 10 from the 41. That's McCutcheon and quarterback.
That's an incomplete pass. That's a forward pass.
That's forward pass. That'll be incomplete.
Yeah.
Ball fumbled in the backfield.
Why? She threw it forward.
Little
Let's see what the
discussion here
refs
with the
call it.
Zebras.
See here?
Incomplete pass.
Yeah.
2nd down.
Incomplete pass.
That's that classic broken clock right twice a day up here in the booth.
Second down.
Playing a lot of college football 25 lately, and when I screw up that jet touch pass, it's an incomplete. So learned it from the best. McCutcheon, the quarterback, looking for somebody, targeting Crowfoot.
Oh,
Hendy.
that's a late hit on the
That is a
quarterback.
super
First down,
late hit.
National Indigenous.
National Indigenous. Incomplete.
That's number 34, Suzanne Lapierre, looking for another sack. Maybe a little too eager on that one.
Can we just talk about like how McCutcheon just looks and has the Under Armour like the quarterback and
Quarterback
the sleeves?
swag.
She looks the part.
Oh, sorry, not swag. It's drip now.
Yeah, drip. Okay.
She's got the QB drip.
Is that what the kids are saying?
That's what the kids are saying.
Is that what the kids are saying?
On God, for
We
real,
have some
for
kids
real.
in the booth, so
That's right.
I say kids. They're not 12.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Here we go. McCutcheon, the quarterback.
Huh?
Empty backfield here. Oh, never mind. There's is that Dot Trudeau? No, that's not. The give is to Arabella, I believe. Hard to see the number. Runs out of bounds. Looks to be maybe a gain of 1.
We have Gen Z. That's what we have. We have Gen Z
The
in the booth.
Zoomers. Sorry, that was Kaylee Boucher on the carry.
Welcome,
Arabella
Zoomers.
being the other one. Oh yeah, during my teaching days, I picked up some of that Zoomer lingo and
The looks whenever I say something that's like
Yeah,
lame.
buddy.
Oh, if looks could kill.
it's cringe as
Daggers.
They say.
Yeah, daggers. Are you going to try to be a
9.
cool dad?
I already am a cool dad.
Oh, okay. So I'll ask
Thankfully,
again,
my-
are you going to try to be a cool dad?
yeah. Thankfully, my 16-month-old doesn't judge me too harsh. McCutcheon with the ball, looking for a pass here. That's caught! Wow! She zipped that one in, and
Nice gain there.
sure-handed catch by Kaylee Boucher. That'll be a gain of 5.
So,
Third and 4
yeah,
coming
3rd
up.
and 5. So
Third and 5,
this is
sorry.
just a little stop route from the outside. So at the top of your screen, you see a little hook action from the slot. McCutcheon spins it, puts it right on her chest. Nice catch and tuck there. That's just
Great.
how you
It's
teach
very,
it.
very impressive.
Yeah, awesome job, Kaylee
Taj
Boucher.
Thompson going to the running back position. This could spell danger for Saskatchewan.
They need it. We need some danger in our lives.
Here we go.
Is this the reverse? Oh, it is. Oh, they want it.
Again,
See,
you
they
know,
want it.
yeah,
It's there.
it's there.
It's the execution.
I think this is one of the plays that
I'm
Olivia
proud of
was-
them. That's why. This is why they don't like. It's because it's hard to execute that it's
Yeah.
not used more. But
Yeah.
when executed,
And I think that's maybe one of the plays they installed
like
2 days ago.
Taj, poor Taj, like absolutely hammers
know.
Crowfoot Hendy, and oh man.
That's tough. That's tough. And again, probably one of the plays they installed in the past 2 days to take advantage of the Sask offense.
Yeah.
So not a lot of time to rep it.
100%.
Maybe we'll see it come back though. Who knows? Okay, Wilker alone in the backfield, dropping back to pass.
Nice ball.
Nice ball
Good
to
feet.
88. Who
Can we talk?
tight ropes it?
Yeah, let's talk about this tight end
Anna
out.
Henderson.
Yeah.
Hello, Anna Henderson. I don't believe we've called your name before.
Welcome
Plays
to
for
the game, Anna
Melville
Henderson.
Vipers out of Melville, Saskatchewan.
Yeah, welcome to the game, Anna Henderson. So this is textbook, little 5-yard out action, just splits off to an arrow and catches the ball and tiptoes 2 feet in bounds. You only need 1 in Canadian football.
That's right.
NFL's the only league that you really need 2.
Bah. 2 and 2nd and 7.
Yeah,
I'm not really an NFL guy.
yeah.
Here we go. Wilker looking for a target. Nobody. She's going to call her own number.
Run,
Heads
Hannah.
down the sideline.
Good
Runs out of
scamper.
bounds.
Is she first down?
I think it's going to be about an inch short,
Yeah.
is what I'm going to say.
Pretty close to the first down on this day.
It's just me, or has all the play been in the parts that we can't really see?
Yeah.
I just feel like I've been
Ah.
swaying in the booth.
To take the viewers inside the booth, we have a light post right in front of our window.
And then a piece of wood. That,
And we're right about at the center yard line through a window, and then to our right is more wood and a side window. So
Yeah.
from the 45 to about the 25, we've got a blind spot. I kind of got to stick my head out the window.
yeah.
But it's been fun. It's nice and refreshing when I do.
Ready to go. Watch the refreshment.
Who put that light post there?
We'll blame that one on, let's go, James Lundergan.
We're going with Lundy.
James, I don't think had anything to do with the poll, but we'll blame him for it anyway. All right, 1:40 left in the second quarter. 36-0 for Team Saskatchewan over National Indigenous.
Yeah, you were right. 3rd and probably 6. Not even.
Third and a Subway sandwich.
Not even a yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a foot long, exactly.
Third and a Subway sandwich with a bite taken out of it.
How many inches in a foot?
12.
12. Okay. So probably about 6.
There we go.
Got it.
That's
a
got
new
some
19.
and more. That's
19.
number 19.
Kinsley.
Kinsley Cousins, I think she did.
She in the first game we saw her
did see a
like
bit
as
of
a
Kinsley.
quarterback option, right?
I don't know if it was a quarterback. I think.
So much as QB sneak quarterback.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. QB sneak. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And she
think
plays wide receiver and tight end.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think we saw her playing in that like guard receiver position.
According to the roster, she's offense. So Team Sask love it. They give us offense and defense. So it's just like you need to know all the offense. You
I
need
like
to
that.
know all the
In
defense.
the six-a-side game, that's a great tool to have. Here we go. Wilker by herself.
She's gonna
Pump
bomb
fakes, Bombs it to.
Oh, nice play,
Guess
Justice
who?
Barons.
Justice Barons with the pass deflection. Intended for number 81, Kenza DeRoe, who was really looking for the end zone here. I think, did she get one of the last at the end of the second game, or was she robbed? Have we seen a Duro touchdown yet?
I think she scored on the last one, or they put her in at quarterback for the last
She
play.
snuck it or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chad,
We'll have
if
to-
you know,
we'll
let us know.
we'll check the
Wilker
tape. We'll
rolling
check the tape.
out. She's got plenty of room and a lead blocker.
Oh, good block.
Good block, and that's going to be
Barons is
out of
pushing her out.
bounds at the 7-yard line, I'll say.
Yeah, it's 36-0 for Team Sask in the first half here, but it doesn't feel that way.
It really doesn't.
Right?
There's
Like
no
they've had to
clip,
earn everything.
Yeah.
It's not big play after big play. It's chunk yardage
Yeah.
for sure, but it's not blown assignments. National Indigenous is willing themselves to bend and try to keep Saskatchewan out of the end zone, but proving to be too much for the Saskatchewan offense right now.
There's no quit in this National Indigenous team. Here we go. Wilker by herself, looking for a target.
She's gonna run
Scrambles to the
herself.
right. She's got space. Great cut.
Yeah.
Hey, that's another Wilker touchdown. I
Yeah,
think
it
I've
is.
said that about 5 times now.
Yeah, Hannah, I bet you Ella and Hannah are close, and, very proud for Hannah to get another 6 there.
While wearing an offensive lineman number at quarterback, it's just awesome to see. I know she was playing receiver. In the CFL, you actually do see some receivers.
40 through 69 is NFL, right?
Yeah, that's right. And I remember there was a receiver on the Edmonton Elks, number 77. I forget his name, but I remember thinking, even if you do wear an uncool number, if you're good enough, you make any number look cool. And Wilker, the definition
Yeah,
of
sorry,
that today.
Canadian football 40 through 69. In the NFL, it's like 50 through 79. Because, yeah, you're right. All the offensive linemen wear 70s pretty much in the NFL.
Yeah.
But you don't see a lot of 40s on the O-line. So, but yeah, for sure, Canadian football 40 through 69 because 70s are definitely eligible.
That's right.
But I think they did change something recently around
Yeah, it's,
eligibility. And
Yeah, I think so, because now you can see running backs wearing number 2 in the NFL and stuff like that.
yeah.
But just a quick note to the kids watching out there, just always remember this. It's not the number that makes you cool. You make the number cool. So shout out to Wilker for making number 71 look super
That is
cool as a
tired.
quarterback.
That is a tired Hannah Wilker. Be interested to see if they have a third string that they're gonna, But actually, we'll call it second string because Wilker has looked like nothing but a first string quarterback here today.
Cross country athlete too.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense why because she's putting on a track meet.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. If the fans at home misunderstood that, not saying she does run cross country, she might, but looking like a cross country athlete with all the running
See,
she's doing here.
I misunderstood.
That's on me for not being clear there. Burns with the kickoff, another
My
good
bad.
one. Over the foot of Crowfoot Hendy. Touches, that's going to be out of bounds.
Well, it kicked off her foot, so it's interesting they threw the flag there.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll wait for the call here.
Depends if it went out
There's
before she booted it.
And there's another flag up here by
Yeah,
the 50-yard
so it could
line.
be that it went out of bounds before she booted it out
Yeah,
of bounds.
maybe.
So.
Hard to see sometimes the pylons on the other side of the field.
We've got some flags on the play.
Seen a lot of bucket hats this week.
Bucket hats
You
are
know,
in.
bucket hats are in, I guess. Yeah, everyone wants to look like they're going camping or fishing.
Or fishing, yeah.
Yeah, just not hunting.
Like a recon marine,
Huh?
maybe.
We're getting earnest references from
my
Jimmy. That
God.
tells you how old he is.
Yeah, making us look young.
Yeah. Thanks for that. Who's Ernest? Goes to camp, goes to jail. Yeah. May he rest
All right.
in peace.
Here's the call. Nope, never mind. Here's the explanation to the Saskatchewan coach.
Terry Mack loved the Ernest movies. I had a Terry Mack sighting earlier today. He was at the New Brunswick game. I don't know if he took a break and he'll come back for the gold medal or whatnot, but his excuse for just about anything these days is, I'm old, I'm too tired.
I can't wait to use that excuse.
Yeah.
People not buying it for me yet.
It's like, Dad, you want to do this? No, I'm old. I said, okay. So is this just going to get worse? Well, it's not going to get better. It's not going to get better. Yeah. I've been trying to get my dad on steroids for years. You know?
Terry McIntyre on the Anavar. I love
Just
to
to
see
get,
that.
help him get out of bed.
Nice cocktail of HGH and Anavar and Terry
yeah.
McIntyre's Cheerios.
Whatever
this
gets him
morning.
through the day, you know. I was like, Dad, just a cycle or two, buddy. Yeah.
Terry McIntyre making a surprise return to the MFL next year. Starting middle linebacker.
Yeah. Defensive halfback.
There we go.
Number 36, 72-76 at Mount A.
Oh, wow.
72-76, yep. Lots of stories around playing at UMB back before the 1980 when they lost their team. There's been some good growth at the grassroots level to bring back, or at the university level, I should say, to bring back, AFL franchises.
You know what? I'll put money on it right now. $20 we see UNB head back to U Sport in 10 years. 10 years is what I'm giving it.
I'll take the under on that. It's a lot of money to start a youth sports program.
Yeah, a lot of money. A lot of people got money in universities last time I checked. Maybe not the students.
Sorry,
but
I
people
want
who
the
run
over.
it.
I want to go past 10 years.
You want to go past 10
so
years?
I had the
Okay.
over, yeah.
Okay, the over
Yeah,
on that.
the over, my bad. Yeah, you're going to...
I'm also going to put money on Dalhousie coming.
Dalhousie, I will take the under.
I'll take the under on that too. That Coach Andre Gauguin doing a great job with that program.
Yeah, they
there.
seem like the most logical expansion because they have the HRM supporting them, right?
Yeah. Well, they've also got so many cool things going on there with the concussion technology and the helmets there. And what a great academic school already. So recruiting pitch to Dalhousie, pretty easy. They bring in pretty impressive recruiting classes, and I actually noticed a couple of U Sport transfers this year.
That's so cool. I'm seeing the spray on the sidelines for the first time. They're spraying their girls down with water, just spraying their uniforms. That's how hot it is. It's kind of cool. They get the
spray bottles.
Yeah, like the
those are
spray
great.
bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really neat.
All right, as we get back to action there, looks like we're going to re-kick this one from the 40-yard line. Missed the call, so obviously penalty against Saskatchewan. National Indigenous electing to re-kick the ball. Must have been kicked out of bounds. Burns going through her footwork to kick the ball off.
I love that fan. We just had the world's
There
number
we
one
go.
fan for National Indigenous.
Great kick, and that's
pick it up.
Kaylee Boucher on the return, trying to find some space, but that's the sure-handed Alexander Armstrong with the tackle. Sure tackled Alexander.
Yeah, 33 and 34 have been kind of
All over the place.
the knockout sisters between LaPierre and Armstrong.
Both playing for Saskatoon-based teams, Armstrong for the Fate and Lapierre for the BJM Saints.
Yep. So Nemesis is in that league, I assume.
I'm assuming, yeah.
And now superhero combo here on defense for Team Sask. A lot to be happy about if you're Team Saskatchewan. Now for National Indigenous, let's get something positive. Let's give the fans something to cheer about.
That's right. So here we go. It's McCutcheon, the quarterback, from the 26-yard line. Dot Trudeau in the backfield.
Oh,
Looks
a
like it's
Corshan
jet.
sighting!
Oh! Ball's on the ground! I think Sask got it.
Before that play occurred, I just want to. This is our Hayden Corshen is in at wide receiver, so that's who took that off.
The dancer.
Yes, that is the number one big
She's
fan.
doing it now.
That's my favorite thing.
Man.
This girl just takes an absolute thump. Okay, gets up and starts dancing. That's the best.
And you know what? Psychologically, that's got to do something to the other team.
Of course it
I
does.
just hit you so hard, and
Impossible.
you get up and you're dancing?
No, there's no.
How hard do I have to hit you?
There's no quit. No quit.
Here we go. Taj Thompson back in the game. You got to wonder if they're going to run a jet to her. Looks like it's going to be.
She's limping a little bit.
She is. Oh, it's a little trickery
Nice
here.
pass.
Crowfoot. Hey!
Here we go.
Across the center.
Oh my goodness! There we go.
By number 34.
What a job by
That's his hand up
McCutcheon.
there. We've been waiting for a
Watch
Crowfoot
McCutcheon's feet. Okay, this is a rollout to the right when we get the replay here. So a rollout to the right. Watch her move her feet. Nice little fake action here. And just throw this on the run and put it right on the money.
Lovely.
Crowfoot Hendy is off to the races. And if it wasn't for LaPierre, that's house call.
Here we go. National Indigenous looking good here on the 52-yard line. A little fake, double fake. Ball's out.
Underthrown. Yeah,
No, way to get rid of it,
something
though.
not right about Taj Marie. I don't know if it's cramps. Her legs just look cramped the way that she's walking around there. It is very hot, so dehydration plays into this. When your Achilles and your calves start to really go on you. John, you know all about that. Whenever you get up from your couch, you probably have something
That one hurts,
some type
Bobby.
of injury.
That
was just unnecessary. That's
a
color, folks.
dagger to the heart
I'm so
there, folks.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Trista Kelly applying the pressure there on the previous play.
That was rude. I retract my statement.
It's all good. Not far from the truth. Taj Thompson on the jet, cuts it inside, finds her way to the outside. But again, that's 34, slowing her down and allowing Raina James to clean it up. Cézanne Lapierre making the initial contact.
I do have, Jamie Edwards.
Yeah.
He played at Bishops and had a really, and still playing in the MFL, believe it or not.
He's playing?
Still playing, yeah. He's an incredible guy. Anyways, he got up from his desk one time at National Bank, full ACL tear. So it does happen. It does.
Yeah, because you guys are playing football in your 40s. That's why it's happening. I tell you why it's happening.
Who you calling 40?
No, sorry. I'm sure you will be playing into your 40s.
No, two more.
There we go. 3rd and 7 for Team National.
Go, McCutcheon.
McCutcheon trying to find some room, but I think that's Cézanne Lapierre. No, that's Alexander Armstrong.
That was honestly great drive, National Indigenous. Way to try to will yourself back into this thing. Just be proud of where you've come from, where you've gone,
the
achievements, right? And the coaches did say coming into this that they did expect Team Saskatchewan to be a bit of a powerhouse.
Yeah.
And we've certainly seen that. So now we'll see what adjustments are made on both sides. Do we see a different quarterback other than Hannah Wilker? I expect we will see someone else get an opportunity. And then, for Team National Indigenous, it's let's go get some points.
Yeah.
Right? So I still believe they can absolutely score. It's just a matter of can Team Saskatchewan, sustain this type of offensive infliction.
Right.
I think this is one that I don't know if we really need to statistically go over it.
Yeah.
We'll just take a nice little break and we'll see y'all in 9.5 minutes.
So 44-0 for Team Saskatchewan going into the second half. We will be straight time as there is a lead of 35 points. So the clock will not stop unless it is an official's timeout or an injury. So with that being said, we will see you for the second half, folks.
That thing's been on its last legs all week, so I'm actually surprised. Yeah, that's it.
And here's some quick statistics from our first half of play, starting with Team Saskatchewan, score 44. They had 16 first downs, rushing yards of 134 on 17 carries, passing yards of 82, and a total offensive yards of 212 on 33 carries. The National Indigenous Team 0 had 4 first downs and 0 yards rushing on 8 carries, with 80 passing yards on 20 carries, for a total offensive playing yards of 54 on 30 total carries. And don't forget, get those 50-50 tickets. We're going to try and send somebody home a little richer than they came in here today. Yeah, I picked up that album for 15 bucks.
Big vinyl guy?
Right now I am. Yeah, I got today I'll have. I'm buying more than a pack with.
That's when you get
Oh, I'm sorry.
state sale.
Some double.
Well, I used to be a farmer and I made a living fine. I had a little stretch of land along the CB line. But times went by and though I tried, the money wasn't there. And the bankers came and took my land and told me fair is fair. I looked for every kind of job, the answer always no. Hire you now, they'd always laugh, we just let 20 go. The governments, they promised me a measly little sum. But I've got too much pride to end up just another bum. Then I thought, who gives a damn if all the jobs are gone? I'm gonna be a pirate on the river Saskatchewan. And it's a heave-ho-hi-ho, come down the plains, steal wheat and barley and all the other things. And it's a ho-hi-hi, farmers for your clothes when you see the Jolly Roger on Regina's mighty shores. Well, you think the local farmers would know that I'm at large, but just the other day I found an unprotected barge. I stuck up right behind always at my throat. He bought on the shoreline and he didn't own a boat. But the cutbacks were coming and the mountain he lost his job. So now he's sailing with me and we call him Salty Bob. A swinging sword and selling boats in Brunswick company. I never pay my income tax in school at GST. Sailing down the Saskatchewan, the terror of the sea. If you want to reach the co-op, boy, you gotta get by me. It's the heat, high, coming down the plains. Stealing weeds and barley and all the other grains. And it's a high, farmers by your doors. When you see the jolly roger on the kind of mighty shores.
Hey, Jane, volunteers get free burgers.
Well, the pirate likes appealing, but you don't just find it here. I hear in North Alberta there's a band of buccaneers. They run me out the bounds, scuff and swear we're going to pay. They're gonna lose your sense and you have to pass away. Well, winter is a coming and the chill is in the breeze. My pirate days are over once the river starts to freeze. But I'm the time and now I have to go.
And before we kick off here, folks, this time we'd like to recognize the contributions and hard work of all the volunteers, both here and within the participating provinces, have put in a stellar effort to give these young women the opportunity of playing in the 2024 U18 Women's National Championships. Football in Brunswick would like to thank its partners who helped make this event a reality. The Capital Area Minor Football Association, the City of Fredericton, UNB Red Bombers, Trias, Sanction, Barry Special Care Homes, and Valley Graphics. Thank you so much for your support. It was been a privilege to host this year's event.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half of this fifth place game between Saskatchewan and National Indigenous. Saskatchewan currently holding a 44-0 lead over Team National Indigenous. So a reminder, we will be straight time as we are in the second half, and there is a 35 or more point lead. So there will be no stoppage in the clock unless there is an injury timeout or an official's timeout.
Suzanne Lapierre making her case, 5 tackles. That's my current leader in the clubhouse for defensive player for Team Sask. Justice Barron's doing what Justice Barron's does with 8 tackles. Thanks, Alex.
So here we go. Burns set to kick off. And this second half is on its way. Crowfoot Hendy looks to be the one fielding the ball. Gets to about the 40-yard line, cuts it back to the outside. She's got room, one to beat. Burns with the sure tackle.
Hey, that's a great start for National Indigenous. There we go. Build off this momentum, folks. So, you know, I think anyone with a conscience and any type of morality, when you see 44-0, if you hear additional excitement, it's for a reason, folks. This is something to build off of.
That's right. Okay, so 1st and 10 here from the 55 for Team National Indigenous. That's McCutcheon playing quarterback. I believe Dot Trudeau at running back and Tosh Thompson and Crowfoot Hendy at receiver.
Yeah. Hopefully Taj got stretched out there.
Yeah. Had a banana, got some potassium, and no more cramps. Give is keeper to McCutcheon. Oh, wait, she's looking to throw it.
She's running.
She's
nice
zigging,
little
she's
move
zagging.
there. Good job.
Working hard for a gain of 3 there.
Yeah. Now you're getting into the territory of Saskatchewan.
That's right. We are on the 53-yard line here for Team National Indigenous.
See if we can get Crowfoot Hendy going here.
I'd love to see it.
Or a little
Little jet action to Taj.
There she goes!
Hey, Taj!
Hey!
At the 30, at the 20, nobody's going to catch her. Crosses the 10. Touchdown! Taj
Marie! Hey, that's a dream start for National Indigenous. They finally break through, folks. All right, so let's wait for the dial up here, but let's see the parting of the sea. This is Tasha Marie, folks, is got to be one exhausted young lady. She's had not just today, but all tournament long. She's been busting runs like this. But let's see the parting. Let's see what the offensive line does here. Maintaining their box, and Dot Trudeau leading the way. Dot Trudeau gets a nice little kick-out block there, and then Taj Marie does the rest. Bye-bye. See you later.
Ed, not factual. That's not what we say. Not all these athletes were cut from other teams. Athletes are given the choice to represent the with the National Indigenous team or try out for their teams. I'm sure some of them may have tried out for the provinces, but nonetheless, if you can't get behind this man, I don't know what to tell you. So let's keep it kosher in the chat, please. And we're here to celebrate these young women's achievements. And not to make this a political tirade, Ed. So let's back down there a bit, bud.
All right. So that is a very positive news there for National Indigenous, bringing the score to 44-6. Remember, we are straight time, so the clock will run for the whole half here.
Bit of a squib there, fielded by Lundqvist. Trying to find her way across center. Tackled by 3 defenders from on the kickoff team from National Indigenous.
All right.
Oh, we did. Jacob played D. So Crowfoot Hendy's mom actually played D1 rugby. We heard that, but at BYU, that's awesome.
Yeah, Jacob with some solid analysis there. Very, very firm understanding of what they're setting up. Hit the pass to Crowfoot Hendy, and then big game stretches the defense, and then hit him with the run. Yeah, exactly. And she's been doing solid on the stock box on the outside. I'd like to see a little bit more Dot Trudeau action here, but coming off of 6, man, these are going to be some sore athletes after 3 days of competition. One thing I've never done is play 3 football games within 7 days.
That's nuts.
3 full football games. So
I remember when I was a kid, I would ask my dad why the football wasn't in the Olympics.
Yeah,
like tackle football, that being because
like
we know flags
in
coming
minor.
And
we
he
used
would
to
tell me, like, are you kidding me? Do you know how many football games they'd have to play in that short amount of a time? I was like, oh yeah, you're right, that's possible.
So in minor growing up, I would do a Wednesday night game and a Sunday game.
Right.
But then normally they don't schedule you on a Wednesday right after that.
Right. So you got the week.
They usually don't. They don't make you do 3 in a week. They do 2 in a week, right? So.
Right.
Oh, we're starting the wave here, folks. Jamie Lundgren. So if you hear me, that's a good wave. That's a nice wave. That's a nice wave, folks. And if you hear me referring to Jamie Lundgren, that's the proud father of quarterback #1 for Team New Brunswick, Emma Lundgren. He's had the privilege of watching 3 tournaments with his daughter, and they took a photo after the game. That what they call the OGs. So a lot of these teams, Team Sask, anybody that's been in the tournament for 3 years, would have the OGs who have played all 3 tournaments.
I love that.
I thought that was a very feel-good moment, and he's like, I got to get out of here before I start crying. So
I love that.
Update from the booth. We have been delivered freezies, courtesy of our new bestie, Alex. Moncton Viper. What high school did you graduate from?
Oh, come on, Tantramar. It's the pride of Sackville, man.
Oh, that's a Sackville girl. Okay.
Here we go.
Thanks,
First and
Tantramar
10,
Alex.
Team Saskatchewan.
She's now Tantramar Alex for the rest of the tournament.
Give is to Duro in trouble.
Oh, goal!
Justice Barron says,
boy.
no.
Yeah, safety blow there, or safety blow of the whistle. So Justice Barron's doing what Justice Barron's does. Backfield Barron's.
Backfield Barons slows the ball carrier down to allow her teammate, I think that's number 60, Lindy Gardner, to clean that up. I'm struggling to open this freezy, let me tell you.
We're going to get John some scissors here.
No, it's all good. Figure it out.
All right.
Here we go. Second and forever here for Saskatchewan. Wilker alone, looking for a target. Finds Patelski
Oh,
deep.
she's there.
It's caught! Patelski with
Beautiful
the grab.
throw and catch.
Justice Barons with the tackle. Saskatchewan putting on a clinic here, throwing the ball.
Yeah, so it either tells you that A, they don't have a backup to Wilker, or B, they're perfectly comfortable, running this score up, because Wilker is dialed in today. And that's a beautiful corner route.
Yeah, and I didn't expect her to be able to throw the ball like this. Nothing against Wilker, but
No.
you'd think the backup quarterback. She runs the ball well too, so
Yeah.
she can do it all. That's Wilker for a huge gain of 15. It looks like.
So we'll try to, as we eat these freezies, folks, we'll try to move our dial up and back for freezies versus talking.
That's right.
Yeah,
Just
that's
trying
our freezy strategy here.
Trying to keep cool here up in the booth, folks.
It's that bad.
Yeah. 1st and 10 for Team Saskatchewan. Wilker
Gary-
with the
Gary
ball,
needs
looking
one.
for another target.
Oh, Wilker's
She's
got
a
it.
target.
Lundqvist.
Lundqvist.
Oh, good play by.
You know what? That was almost intercepted.
It was
after-
Chloe McKay with a nice little knockdown there.
Well, no, that would have been Lundqvist on Saskatchewan making sure.
Yes, that Chloe didn't pick it off.
Exactly, yeah. Great,
true that.
great awareness there by Lundqvist to ensure National Indigenous doesn't come up with a interception.
Jen Rourke's all fired up for Team Indigenous touchdown. Never give up, never surrender. Absolutely.
Here we go, Wilker, 2nd and 10. She's got a lot of room
QB
here.
power, got to come downhill, Justice.
There's Barons with another
It's going to
tackle.
depend on the spot. I think it's 3rd and short.
I think it will be third and short here. Are we going to see the first field goal? Come on, Saskatchewan. It's a personnel change. I think we're going to see it.
I think we're going to see QB sneak
it's
from
sneak
19.
19,
Yeah, it's
that's
sneak
right.
personnel. This is jumbo package.
Kinsley Cousins. Hey, happy to see Kinsley in the game.
We'll have to get our iPad charged
we
here
may
at
lose
the
the
end
chat
of the game.
here. We'll have to find a
This
charger.
thing.
There we go.
Perhaps. Does anyone have an original iPad charger from 2010 that me and John can borrow?
So is that a big stop? We missed that there, trying to get the iPad plugged in.
Let's see. What do we got? See on the spot here.
The James Lundgren call. I
So
think.
on the opposite side of the white, you have to be to even have a chance. All right, big stop by National Indigenous. So no, we are not biased. Just excited to see a 44-6 game potentially come closer. So this is a great opportunity here for National Indigenous to march the field again.
Here's another fun fact from Jacob Hendy. Toledo is representing Siksika Nation, Blackfoot, and the only player from Treaty 7. Also, she is a direct descendant from Chief Crowfoot, who signed Treaty 7, and is his fourth great grandfather.
Tasha Murray,
cool.
almost breaks it. Nice tackle by Sienna Burns.
Ball carried by number 2 of National Indigenous.
Question from EXL Legend Forever. Where does 54 and 71 on SAS play? Haley Nordquist, the Regina Victorias in Regina, Saskatchewan, go figure. And Hannah Wilker, also from the Regina Victorias in Regina. So here we go. Team National Indigenous, 2nd and 7. McCutcheon, the pivot, releases the ball. It's a nice looking ball, but nobody in the area.
She can throw it deep. That one was misfired, but no question the arm strength on McCutcheon is impressive.
37, National Indigenous.
So, folks, as this clock continues to tick here, the 4 o'clock Atlantic start for our bronze medal game will feature Team Manitoba taking on Team Quebec. Team Quebec looking for their first win. Team Manitoba coming off that heartbreaking loss in the semi. Do not let the score fool you. Anyone who watched that game, folks, they had 3 opportunities, third and less than a yard inside of the red zone to potentially extend or make that game closer. Take the lead, just tighten the game in general.
It's going to be a punt here from Justice Barons. I think it's going to take a nice bounce. It does, but
here goes Burns.
Looking to turn the corner. And met by Taj Thompson near the sideline at the 30-yard line. All right, Team Saskatchewan here going to take over at the 30-yard line. See what they dial up here.
All right. So let's look for new entries into the game. Nope, Saskatchewan's sticking with the same people. I mean, you have such a tight roster.
I do see 17 there, Hayden Ship playing that right guard position. We'll see if maybe she sneaks out for a screen.
Wilker
it's
to Lundqvist.
What Are you kidding me?
What a catch!
What a catch! Lundqvist.
Yeah, that's a Moss. So she goes over the top. Let's wait for the replay here, folks. But she goes over the top of her defender and catches it above her shoulder pads. Watch this. So as she breaks down to the corner, she goes over the top of the defender. The perfectly delivered ball from Wilker right into the bread basket.
That was an impressive catch there. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. It's a quick screen to Lundqvist trying to make something here. She might just do it, except Justice Barons there to make the tackle.
Brought down by number 22, Justice Barons, National Indigenous.
All right, so 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Deep inside of the National Indigenous side of the field. Early movement. That I think that one's on the O.
I think so too. Wilker making people miss. I don't think it's going to matter here.
Look how Justice Barons drives her feet.
My goodness.
So she sinks low. She wraps you around your thighs, and then she
drives for 5.
Well, it's like the lasso in the Wild West, right? Watch this. So how she wraps. It's the lasso. You know, in all those movies where you get the lasso and then you pull them to the ground, that's a Justice Barons trademark right there.
Penalty seems to be against the defense. They're going to march Saskatchewan down to the 7-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Calls offside on National Indigenous. 2nd and 5. Saskatchewan.
Wilker keeping it, finding her way to the left, looking for room, spins out of it. I think that's going to be...
Let's wait for the signal. Down at the 1.
Wilker keeps the ball.
Got no signal from the side judge there, so they're going to be slightly short.
Just short, but that'll be good for a Saskatchewan 1st down.
1st and goal, from the 1. You're going to see a Patelski keep here?
How about a Duro touchdown?
All right, 4th quarter. 4th quarter, here we go. So, nice positive story there for National Indigenous. A huge run, token Taj Marie Thompson up the gut for about 60 yards, I'd say. All right. So 1 quarter to go. There's a 2-minute break here for some hydration. So as we start to start thinking about our bronze medal game, that the defense, in my opinion, of Team Manitoba has been one of the top 2 or 3 defenses in the tournament. facing a Team Quebec that has showed massive potential but hadn't been able to get out of their own way. They have a dry day here. They had a very wet game, which did not help their case in the semifinal. And, when they start to get into a position here where they're playing a Team Manitoba, we should have a fairly tight bronze medal match coming up.
Yeah, Quebec's going to need a way to find a way to stop that Manitoba rushing attack.
I'd like to see more Tomba time. It works.
That's
when you
right.
give it to Tomba.
Tombo.
Tombo. Yeah, Tombo time. Gives you
and
more opportunity.
And I can't wait to see the
Eden Gates.
Eden Gates show, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Eden Gates was over 200 yards in the semifinal, I believe.
Close to that, if not over, yeah.
It was
Here we go.
It was disgusting in a good way.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Kinsley Cousins under center to try the sneak. There she goes, hitting a wall but not quitting. Looks like that's going to be a touchdown on the second effort.
Team Saskatchewan.
Team Saskatchewan goes up 50-6 here, waiting for we'll wait for the result of the convert. Here we go, some messages from the fans. I'm so proud of Team Indigenous' second year in this program. They have pushed hard to be recognized, and they are sure showing that. They may be down, but they show true resiliency for not giving up. Thank you, Celia Deschambault.
Yeah, not so much to be proud of.
100%.
Like, these girls will never forget some of the memories that they formed, the friendships.
Yeah.
The spreading of the political message that they wanted to make.
Well, when you got to take advantage of the platform, right?
Yeah,
and make sure that
and just making sure that relationships are highlighted. Oh yeah, nice pass.
Easy pass, number 17, Hayden Ship.
Wilker looking like conversion. A wily vet. But yeah, there's something to be said about all the bonds, the friendship.
That's right.
And just the
bigger than the game.
Yeah, it's really important that we recognize that these people came from all the way across the country. Every single team except New Brunswick traveled a long way to be here. This is the end of their tournament on both sides. So even though Saskatchewan's going to get to celebrate a 5th place win, it's the final game for a lot of these seniors. And I saw some tears from Team New Brunswick just recognizing and realizing that this is the end. But it doesn't have to be, and that's why we got to build this game in each province, make sure there's a senior women's option.
Right.
Within our booth, we had a couple girls that played in the tournament last year, and now they're out there, balling out for the MWFL. So let's make sure every province has an option for female football.
Keep it going.
I'd love to see it 10 wide across the country.
That'd be amazing.
Territories might be a little tough, but everywhere else, let's get all the provinces.
Right, we'll
on
use
board.
the momentum from the tournament to keep the growth, right?
Yep.
Here we go, Saskatchewan kickoff. It's another good one from Burns. Taj Thompson to field it.
All right, one thing she will have is space.
Saskatchewan
she
bounce.
will have space.
She's going to fly, makes a couple miss. She's got more room. Good stiff arm. She's got lots of space here. Just going to beat Burns. And another one. Get going, Taj. That's a good block. Taj Thompson's going to take it to the house for Team National Indigenous. Crosses the 20. Good. Crosses the 10. That's a National Indigenous touchdown.
Oh, my.
The girls on the National Indigenous sideline celebrating that one.
Can somebody get Taj Marie Thompson?
Let's get her some oxygen.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or a freezy. We should get her a freezy at the very least.
Hey, there's only 6 players on each side in this game, but I think Taj might have broken 7 tackles.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So let's watch. Yeah, it could be coming back for a block in the back. I think I might have seen one here right there. I didn't know it got called, but
Okay.
it did. It doesn't take away the fact that we got to witness once
Just
again.
no celebration. Gassed.
Once again, we just got to witness something very special. And when you think about the things that you take away from this tournament, you think about their first ever win. You think about them being underdogs and winning again in the second round. And then you're going to think, I'm always going to think about Taj Marie Thompson and how special of a player and what type of display she put on. So when they pick all-stars for this tournament, whether they have them or not, she would be on the first team.
Oh, she's on
the first team.
Sure.
Yeah.
And let's just be real here. And you know, we can speak to it as New Brunswickers. When we go to the Canada Cup, we're aiming to punch above our weight, right? Winning gold, although that is our target here. I'll finish this in a second. Give us number 17, trying to find some room on the jet. She does. That is Kaylee Boucher with the carry. But what I was trying to say earlier is that, you know, not every province has got the same population. Not every province is the same capacity for football. So when we, for example, the U18 men's team for New Brunswick went to the Canada Cup and finished 5th, beating BC and Manitoba, losing to Alberta on day 1. And let me tell you, we celebrated like that was gold, right? Because that's a historic finish. And it's the same thing for Team National Indigenous as they go for it here. 2nd and 5, balls on the ground. I think...
Is that LaPierre? It's more LaPierre.
I think Dot Trudeau jumped on that one, and they're going to retain possession. But Team National Indigenous, you don't know how many players you're going to be able to pull from, right? That's coming from across the country. These girls have a choice, and for them to come here and win 2 games, that's gold, right?
No,
there. That is
sure.
a gold medal.
Yeah. No, it's their version.
Yeah.
2-1 is extremely impressive for this group. Jake DeChambeau in the trap. Kaylee Williker.
Here we go. It's a pass. McCutcheon releases it. Oh, I think we're going to see a PI on this pass interference.
It says yeah. Okay, yeah. So it says yeah. Wilker de Goat FR. So that's for real for those out there who aren't as hip.
For real.
For those who aren't as hip as I am, it's FR for real.
For real. You gotta say it twice.
For realsy.
DeChambeau, you're getting schooled by a 33-year-old on Zoomer lingo here.
Too legit.
FR.
Too legit to quit.
No.
No.
That lingo's dead, man.
Yeah.
Team National Indigenous 1st and 10 after the penalty. McCutcheon, the give is to Kaylee as she takes it on the jet, turning the corner, putting the afterburners on. She runs out of bounds. Great run there by Kaylee Boucher. Looks to be a gain of 4 on the play. It's going to be third. Oh, apologies, that was 2nd and 10 before. Looks, it'll be 3rd and 6, we'll call it, on the next play. No, never mind. They tricked me on the sideline. It is, in fact, 2nd and 6. The box was wrong.
Overload left.
Crowfoot and Boucher to the
Tosh
left.
Thompson's definitely getting oxygen somewhere right now.
Somewhere, yeah.
There we go.
Dot Trudeau.
Oh my!
Hey.
Is that Brie Klemetsky?
Yeah, she's making herself known here. Brie Klemetsky.
And when
stop.
she tackles someone and gets up, it's the quick little stare to just let them know, don't run at me.
This is my area.
Don't run at me.
This is my area. Go run your jets.
You want to talk about
come to the
You want to talk about gap control?
Yeah.
She lives in the gap.
She does. She's made it her home, and she has been successful.
There we go. Number 5 for Team Saskatchewan looks to be Ava Farkas has joined us at corner.
Love to see it. Here's a pass. Thrown off her back foot there. Put under immediate
Good pressure by
That's
Brie
tough.
Klemetsky.
Yeah. Like, that was textbook on that stop.
Yeah,
man.
2
plays ago. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was deadly. Yeah, so, we talked about Taj Marie on offense. If there were a first-team All-Star, I would definitely be giving some votes to Miss Klemetsky.
Yeah, absolutely. Her and Justice Barron's really just...
Oh, Justice Barron's, yeah.
Unstoppable forces of nature on the offense.
And if we had have seen Ella Schenner for another game and a half...
There's another
right?
one,
Wilker has absolutely stepped in and
just
filled some big shoes. She's been impressive. Here she goes. She's going to
Wilker
throw another
looking
dart
for a
here.
Target.
She's going to run.
Keep it. Right, wisely runs that one out of bounds before Barons can get a tackle. At this point, let's just put Schenner and Wilker together. They're the same person.
Yeah, they're the same person. Yeah.
So we'll say that
they got into the Superman booth there, right?
Schenner, can we come up with a cool name for that?
They can both leap over tall buildings.
Shilker?
Shilker, I like it.
Yeah?
Yep.
Or Wilkener? No, I like Shilkner, yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Saskatchewan, 2nd and 10. Maybe 2nd and 10 and an inch. It looks like they lost a little bit on that last play.
Lundqvist is doing a great job filling in for Prosofsky, too.
Oh, as well, yeah. There's the pass from Shilker. A little short as she tries to find Lundqvist. Put under some pressure there.
What we're trying to say to the Ella Schenner fans is we miss her, too.
Yeah.
All right? That's what we're trying to say. Yeah, and we also miss Shelby Prosofsky because a lot of
Yes.
promise in that girl.
Yes.
I knew it from the first time she got the ball in that first game. I go, this girl's dangerous.
Here
So,
we go.
Team Saskatchewan putting their stamp on 5th place here.
3rd and 11. Wilker looking to pass. Airs it
Oh.
out. That's a dangerous ball. Almost intercepted. Wisely dropped, though.
I'm surprised Team Indigenous didn't get called for a late hit. It was quite violent on Wilker.
Okay, I missed that.
And it was a big push and way after the ball. That was not nice. All right, we got some more
There
Krishen.
is Brenda Schenker.
Yeah.
That sounds way better than
Schenker, I like it. Brenda always coming up when
always
we need
comes
her.
through. Very clutch.
Brenda, if you're bored later for the gold medal, we'd love to have you in chat, watching with some fam.
All right, here we go. Team National Indigenous taking over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Looks like to be a jet to number 20.
Yeah, that's Krishen. That's Krishen. Hey, all right. Can we give a shout out?
Krishen. Let's see
Yes,
if we get a
Hayden
dance.
Krishen. She's obviously got to dance after
Oh,
that.
we don't.
She
Krishen
just gained 4
playing.
yards. So this is
Playing mind
focused
games.
Krishen right here.
That's
wait,
right.
Just
Yeah,
wait.
yeah, yeah.
Just give her a
Locked in.
second. Let's see how long it takes before she dances.
Couple high fives.
We're at about 10 seconds. This might be a record. I think she just heard a little bit. She's
I
like,
think
I
she
just
heard
got
us.
tackled.
She's playing mind games.
Yeah,
here.
she's like, no, I'm serious. Oh, there it is.
There we go. We got one.
There it is. Yeah. No, and she's also in a. I want to say, was it a quartet? It was a band. She
cool.
sings and dances.
Right.
And,
We were talking
yeah,
about that.
yeah.
Very cool.
Her whole life is the arts, basically,
Here we go.
and football.
Ball's out.
obviously.
Great catch by Crowfoot.
Nice throw.
That's
Great
going to be
play.
a first down, National Indigenous.
I say her whole life. Obviously, football.
Right,
Arts
yeah,
and
that's right.
football.
Arts and football.
Yeah, arts,
Is
culture,
football an
football.
art?
Football is an art form. So yeah, so we've got
Well
culture, right? We've got the Indigenous roots. We've got the dancing. We've got the singing, and now we've got the footballing. So. Shout out to
footballing?
the footballing. Shout out to Hayden Krishen. We're running out of adjectives. Or is it verbs? I don't even know.
Bobby paid attention to math
My
class,
English
not during
teacher,
English class.
my
though.
English teacher is so proud of me.
Just fixing the clock up here real quick, folks. We'll be back to the action in a second.
I don't know where this water came from, but thank you. Bobby Boucher. I probably brought it myself, honestly, and I. All right, there, Cotton Eye Joe. All right, Jimmy's just riding high because he watched his daughter in her last game win. So he's all fired up now. And he's also on steroids.
Bobby thinks everybody's on steroids.
Oh, yeah. I do. Baseball was better when they were all on steroids. Remember the home runs
So out of pocket.
between McGuire and Sammy Sosa? All right, here we go.
I kind of agree, I guess. First and 10, National Indigenous.
Oh!
Mr. Crowfoot. That was
Crowfoot Andy.
interesting.
Yeah.
And that's 33, Alexander Armstrong not falling for any of it. It's a loss of 5 on the play, but interesting play design. I'd love to see the replay on that one. So another, as this game winds down, I really want to say, so proud of this National Indigenous coaching staff. Olivier Eddy was telling me that Coach Big Swallow is the rock of this team, the fearless leader, and so many of these young women look up to her for leadership. So here we go. Dot Trudeau on the carry, looks to get back to,
As we said,
gain to 2 maybe.
memories that will last forever.
Yeah.
And as we wind down here, Team Saskatchewan, a disappointing first day, but
Yeah.
the last 2 days have put their absolute stamp
Yeah,
on these last 2 games and said, yeah, we probably should have been in the medal round, so we're just going to kick butt in the consolation
They're
round.
probably close to 1,000 yards rushing.
I fully expect this team, if they have some younger players, to be back in the medal round next year.
Here we go. Team National Indigenous, last play of the game.
See here. Oh, it's a
Under
pass.
center, it's a pass.
Nice defense.
Broken
Number
up
40.
by number 40. That is Charlotte Heapy out of the Saskatoon Fate. So with that being said, Saskatchewan wins 51-6. Claire Doré knew that Gatorade bath was coming, didn't fight it, didn't run away, just put her arms up. Congratulations to Saskatchewan.
Yeah,
on the 5th place
they got
finish.
the Gatorade shower for Coach.
You missed it. She literally stood there like this waiting for it.
That's Claire, yeah.
And I really want to take this moment to congratulate what the National Indigenous team has accomplished here at this tournament. They have done the impossible, as so many people put it, and coming here with the intentions of hopefully scoring a touchdown. They scored a lot of touchdowns.
They did.
They won 2 games.
They did.
And they had to play a juggernaut of a team in Saskatchewan today. And, the one thing I really noticed, and I know this isn't what everybody celebrates at the pro levels and stuff, but the resiliency in this team, the no quit, they fought till the very end. And I'm a little emotional, to be honest with you. It's so cool to witness history like this.
There's a highlight reel that's going to last a lifetime. It's going to spread the word. Think about what this performance is going to do for recruiting next year.
Oh my
when
God.
they say, hey, look,
Yeah.
look what we did in 2024. Do you want to be a part of 2025 when we get into the semifinals?
Yeah,
right.
That's a
let's
great
go
point.
let's go for a medal next year. Right?
That's a great point.
I'm
Bobby.
full of great points, John.
So, and again, we can relate to that as New Brunswick. We saw our highest number of people trying out for our U18 men's team after we had success 2 years ago in Edmonton, where we defeated BC on day 2. Unfortunately, we weren't able to play day 3, but all of a sudden, people watch this, and obviously nobody wants to come to a tournament and lose 84-0. But when you see a team you can try out for start to compete, that's going to get some of those other players in there, and hopefully we see a big recruiting push next year, and Team National Indigenous comes here even faster, stronger than they were this year.
All right, so it looks like we're getting some votes from chat. So Team National Indigenous.
We haven't given out our predictions.
22 and SAS 71. I think that's pretty obvious on offense. Definitely, it's a Wilker show. She's well deserved. Incredible performance from her. And I vote on defense. You know who had a day?
33 or 34.
Yeah, so Taj Marie may steal her third in a row.
Yeah.
But if she doesn't, I want to give an honorable mention to Crowfoot Hendy. I thought she had a great game. She had an awesome game.
Well, we know it's Justice Barons on defense, right?
Yeah, we do. We know that.
So we're gonna go Barons defense.
Yeah.
We're gonna go Taj Marie Thompson
we
offense.
With an honorable mention.
Honorable
mention. Defensively, for me, it's LaPierre.
I'll go Armstrong then.
Okay.
And obviously we're gonna go Wilker.
Good news, folks. Brenda will be watching the gold medal game. She's cheering on the West, so if I had to guess, Brenda was a long-term reform supporter back in the day.
AJ Chan mentioned Samantha's an incredible coach. Couldn't agree with you more.
No, it's
all right. There's one.
Yes.
We're one for one so far.
Oh, look at the limp. No, it's really nice to see actually how the West, like Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Alberta, despite the rivalry, I think that if someone that isn't them, they then cheer on the West.
Yes,
right? So
yes,
it's kind of the West is its own area.
Yeah.
Number 22.
There
it
we go.
is.
We're 2 for 2. Justice Barons, well deserved. Justice has been served.
Justice Barons is going to have to build a new trophy room, as is Taj Marie. They're going to have their own personal National Indigenous Hall of Fame because they dominated this tournament.
It was very impressive. I need to know how many tackles she
They were
finished with.
They were both 3 for 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Offense, number 71.
All right, we're 3 for 3. Hannah
So
Wilker.
the only one that has any real
we don't know,
suspense is the defense for
So
Saskatchewan.
Bobby's got me beat
I'm going
right
LaPierre.
now.
I'm going LaPierre.
And I'm going with Armstrong.
33 and 34, folks.
Bobby's got me beat in game 1. We'll see if I can turn the tide up here on our selections.
And on defense, number 44.
Oh! Yeah,
That's
know
a
what?
dark horse right there, folks.
Well, Raina James had the defensive touchdown, I believe.
Yes.
And, sneaky, we were talking about LaPierre and Armstrong a lot.
She
was
housed it.
coming in to clean up a lot of those tackles.
As soon as you get that touchdown, it makes it you jump off the page, right? So, hey, I'm happy to be wrong. Congratulations, Raina James.
I'm not happy to be wrong. I wanted to beat you, Bobby.
Well, I didn't get one up on you.
So, folks, if you're a little confused here, the Cummings division, we've talked about the top 4, the bottom 4. When you lose on day 1, you relegate to the Cummings division, and it becomes its own kind of, championship series.
Yep.
We'll call it.
Yeah,
Right?
so just call it the
division.
tier 2 championship.
There we go,
So
yeah.
for those who were on chat and they said, oh, they deserve more than 5th place, had National Indigenous won this game, they would have won the banner too.
That's right.
So that banner is a memory that you won your final game.
Yeah.
You get to go home and say we were top 5.
That's right. That's right.
So, and do you know the story behind Cummings?
I know the story behind the other name, the Harlow division.
Yeah,
I
of
don't
course.
know the story.
I know Harlow. Yeah, so
I don't know the story.
We'll
behind
have
Cummings.
to. We should probably get our info on that, folks. We have knowledge gaps like everybody else, but
Yeah, so
I would
we
like to
will-
know the story behind Cummings.
We will come to you at Game 3 with knowledge on the history behind the Cummings division.
Well done. We will come to you about the Cummings. That was
Right,
good
yeah.
job.
I didn't
Play
even
on
try,
words,
but
yeah.
I just did it.
Yeah, you're a poet and you don't even know it, John.
So with that being said, guys, that's the end of our Game 2. We will move on to the Harlow division games
Yes.
now, as Saskatchewan wins this one big. And again, big shout out to Sask for winning this, and huge shout out to Team National Indigenous for coming here and making the impossible happen. Proud of all the girls who played today on the field, and can't wait for game number 3. That's it for us. We'll see you at
Manitoba and Quebec in
Oh,
about
boy.
55 minutes.
oh boy. We'll
All right.
see you then, folks.
Okay, bye.
Farmer and I made a living fine. I had a little stretch of land along the CB line. But times went by and though I tried, the money wasn't there. And the bankers came and took my land and told me fair is fair. I looked for every kind of job, the answer always no. Why you know they'd always laugh at me, but when you go, the government, they promised me a measly little sum. But I got too much pride to end up just another bum. Then I thought, who gives a damn if all the jobs are gone?